What's up, everyone? This is Mobius with Greens Global Gaming. Today I will be playing a game called Jack Keane. It is a point-and-click adventure type game. It's supposed to be have a little like a little adventure game, but it does have some comedy mixed in with it. So I'm going to go ahead and start here with a new game.
Miss Gristle, I must say, you do look exceptionally vexed today.
You flatter me, Dr. T.
Anything special in the mail?
Indeed there is. The Queen is allegedly sending a secret agent to spy on us. He is supposed to find out if you are possibly planning to strike a blow against the Empire.
Under no circumstances is the Queen to learn of my sinister plans, which is why we shall take a few precautions. Have any applications for the job as henchmen arrived?
Just one, Doctor. From a woman in the United States.
An American? That will guarantee a quick finger on the trigger. Send the young lady an invitation. For my part, I shall make sure this agent has an unforgettable stay on our island. Let the game begin.
You are so wicked, Dr. T.
Thank you, Miss Gristle. I ask you, who could stop me now?
Well, those look like your stereotypical bad guys.
A crying shame it is. Another little twerp. Only lasted 5 minutes tops.
Then you better pull your punches this time.
What? Wait a minute. Who are you?
You borrowed yourself some money from Mr. Lee, remember? To pay for your ship, and now he wants his money back.
Already? Listen, Rome wasn't built in a day either. It takes a little time to set up a business.
A little time? It's been 3 years. Now, Mr. Lee finally wants to see cash on the table, with interest galore, naturally. And we're going to beat that interest out of you.
Right, it's high time. Might I pound him to a pulp, please?
Oh, all right, but not all at once.
He's only half as horrid as his boss.
Let's see here. I gotta go with this one here. What freak show did you two escape from anyway?
What freak show did you two escape from anyway?
I'm gonna turn you into a little freak show. Right now!
Oops, looks like I got a knife here. Let's see if I can grab it here.
My knife. Blast it. A few more inches and I'd be able to reach it.
Well...
Was that your best shot?
Try to get him mad,
Guess
hit
all
me
you've got
again,
in
maybe
those
it'll knock me
arms
back
is
closer to
lard.
the knife.
Now, you're really gonna get it.
There we go. Let's see if we can reach it now. Yeah, run, get away from him.
Stay right there!
Whoop, slipped over the knife.
Just you wait.
Phew. Oh, no.
But that's not good.
Of all places, at the top of a tower. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's being way up high.
Come on, big guy. Let's break down the door.
I should hurry. How do I get down from here?
How convenient.
Looks like a few repairs are being done on Big Ben. What a heavy thing, and sealed tightly. Sorry to say, the thing is too heavy. Looks like a few repairs are being done on Big Ben. The knot holds the restraining rope. That did the trick. Hey, what?
We got you now. Just you wait. We're going to come over and make mincemeat out of you.
Apparently, I still have a few debts to pay. A cleaning rag.
That might come in handy.
Cleanliness is being taken care of up here, too. Cleanliness is being taken care of up here, too.
Let's see if I can use this thing to
The
attack
broom
the
is
guy.
too short for that.
Try getting closer here.
The broom is too short for that. What a heavy thing, and sealed tightly.
Maybe if I tip this over, make them go down, probably the weight won't counterbalance each other here. Probably have
Cleanliness
to
is being
prop
taken
it with
care
this
of
broom
up here, too.
There we go.
That won't help you for long. We'll be back up there in a jiffy.
I guess we'll go back inside to get away from these goons.
See ya, blockheads. Oh,
Of
no.
course.
See? You
They're
can't
never
get
gonna
away
be that
from
easy.
us.
Naturally. There's no handle from the outside.
There's no handle from the outside. I wonder what this door is used for then. I mean, if it's for a cleaning crew to come up here and clean every once in a while or do maintenance, how are they supposed to get back in if the door closes back on them? There's my knife.
My knife. So that's where it is. Down there. All this filth makes what's already not especially inviting flooring even more dangerous. I'm not climbing down there as slippery as it is. It's crazy to even walk around here.
Guess we need to use the rag on this thing.
Good idea, but the rag isn't wet yet.
It's coming. Oh, there's a bucket. Maybe it's got water in it. Yeah, it sure does.
A bucket.
Alrighty.
These signs aren't standing here for laughs.
Alright, I cleaned that off. Let me go see if I can get my knife from this thing.
Did I already mention that I have a certain problem with heights? I'm not gonna climb there. At least, not as long as that beast squats there. Then again, maybe I can scare it off somehow. All this filth makes what's already not especially inviting flooring even more dangerous.
There's two goons down there.
We'll find a way up, Jack, and that'll be the end of you.
Apparently, I still have a few debts to pay.
We'll find a way up, Jack, and that'll be the end of you.
I might be able to use those. On the other hand, I'd have to climb around there, and I hate heights. These signs aren't standing here for laughs.
Can I use the sandbag to scare the crow off? Let's try that.
Did I already mention that I have a... I'm not gonna climb there. Then again, maybe... Did I already mention that I have a certain problem with heights? I'm not gonna climb there. At least, not as long as that beast squats there. Then again, maybe I can scare it off somehow.
Guess that didn't work. Maybe I can drop it on this goon down here.
I don't think that'll work.
Okay, that seemed to have worked.
Yeah. Now I can get my knife. Good to have it back again. Without the knife, this boy Jack's half naked. These signs aren't standing here for laughs. I've owned the knife ever since my childhood. Oddly enough, there's also a kind of key on it.
Guess I can't use it on the rope. Climb back up, see if there's anything new opened up there.
Just taking a look is enough to make me awfully dizzy. Just taking a look is enough to make me awfully dizzy.
guess there's any way to get up there. Can I use the knife to open the door?
The door is locked. That's not going to work. It wouldn't be advisable to cut that rope. I don't think that'll work. Looks like a few repairs are being done on Big Ben. Looks like a few repairs are being done on Big Ben. Looks like a few repairs are being done on Big Ben. It prevents the work platform from racing downward.
Looks like this might be our only way down here.
Whoa!
That seemed to have done the trick.
Eric, Lawrence, cast off. The gangster boss wants his loan back.
Jack, perhaps you ought to wind down a peg or two.
We've got a visitor.
Joe Little, from the Royal.
Sure, from the Royal Port Police.
Look, Jack, he's...
Let me handle this. I know all there is about dealing with these guys.
Famous last words.
Listen, little Joe.
Joe Little.
Just because we've moored here for a few days without paying, and simply because we've unloaded our cargo at night without declaring it, that's certainly no reason to act like such a big shot. We've got bigger problems to solve, and time is short. So, how much do you want? 2 pounds? 3? Boys, how about taking a second to pull her?
Jack, he's...
Joseph Little from the Royal Secret Service.
Oh.
To be quite frank, I had a lucrative mission for you, but I'll have to think that idea over again very carefully.
Mission? Lucrative?
Word has it that you're the fastest captain on the London-India route.
Sure. Right you are. That's me.
Even though you do tend to lose your cargo rather frequently.
But like you said, I am fast.
And that's what we're looking for. The Queen wishes to have one of her best agents brought to an island in the Indian Ocean. The pay is £10,000 sterling to compensate for passage.
10,000? Wow. What exactly was the name of that island your agent's supposed to be brought to?
It is called Tooth Island. Hardly anybody knows the island's coordinates, and even fewer are welcome there.
Strange. That name seems to ring a bell. Whatever. At any rate, we've got to clear out of London, now.
Now, Jack, don't be a bleeding idiot. You're in off to that cutthroat up to your ears. You'd be better off here where you can straighten that out. We can't keep running away forever.
There you go. Solve your problems in London first. Those tough guys are not just gonna leave us in peace.
Are you nuts? The further we are from our problems, the better. So, where's this agent we're supposed to take aboard?
You would not be taking him aboard here. That would occur halfway along the route instead, in South Africa.
Fine, we're in. Don't worry your pretty little head about that guy.
Well, to be honest.
We'll give him the royal treatment. Cast off, boys.
But the square sail hasn't been mended at all yet.
We'll do it on the way.
Oh dear, this is definitely going to cost me my job.
Yeah, this sure sounds like a very important and seaworthy captain.
Curses! The little rat got away.
Where's he off to?
Look, he's left tracks behind.
Tracks? Leading where?
He's heading toward Cape Town.
Ah, Cape Town, at last.
That was one heck of a ride.
Wouldn't have been half as bad if the rotten four-lower topsail yard hadn't crashed down on me head.
And even that wouldn't have mattered too much if we'd had a first aid chest on board like we're supposed to.
Well now, don't be such a wimp, Lawrence.
Me? A wimp? I wouldn't complain as much if I got paid.
Lawrence is right. As long as you're not paying us anyway, the least we want is a shore leave that fits the bill.
Shore leave? We're taking that agent on board, and then it's time for us to get going again.
No can do, Captain. Our demand is clear-cut. A bit of shore leave's got to be part of the deal.
All right, but a short one, mind you.
And you gotta get us something to wet our whistles.
That's the ticket. Downright fun is what we want. The very least you could do is supply us with a bottle of rum for all the trouble we went to.
What's this?
I'm not about to reveal my secret stash to my crew.
Ah.
There's a bit of water in the boat, but it's not sinking.
Really? Yeah, like that doesn't look very suspicious.
It seems to me he's wearing a British uniform under his poncho.
Buenos dias.
Can you help me? I'm looking for a British secret agent.
Secret agent? There are no secret agents here. Now go away.
Oh, no problem, Mr. Mexicano. Consider me gone.
Adios.
Something.
Buenos dias.
Is that a uniform you're wearing under your poncho?
Uniform? Why, this is, traditional Mexican garb. Beat it.
My name is Jack Keane. I'm supposed to meet you here.
Well now, Mr. Keane, you're obviously new to the business and do not know the ropes of undercover work. In the case of things done secretly, it is paramount that they remain secret. Furthermore, as long as suspicious subjects keep sneaking around, I am not speaking with anyone.
Those subjects are my crew.
I couldn't give a hoot. I shall not talk to you until the time comes when we are undisturbed here.
Let's see here. Let's see if I can get these guys to move on to somewhere else.
Ah, the captain!
Couldn't you spend your shore leave a bit further away?
Sure, we'll spend our shore leave wherever you want.
Provided you get us a swig of rum first.
Guess I need to get these guys something to drink.
A few blank coppers. By the way, would you perchance have a few pennies for me?
I think I'll go with this one.
You know, for a beggar, you're pretty well dressed.
Beggar? I'm a businessman on his way up.
You don't say. On the way up, huh?
Well, if a man's down on his luck, the only way left is up, isn't it?
A man could stay down, too.
How true. But only if no one's willing to give me a few alms at last so that I can buy myself a new ship. I'll tell you a thing or two about Africa, my friend. They'll lie to you and cheat you here. Only the toughest make the grade. A man takes on some daring mission or other without batting an eyelash, and wham!
Oh, wham?
Wham! All gone in a flash. Your crew, ship, honor, fame, and fortune. I've got to start all over again from the bottom rung.
You still seem to have enough money left to smoke a pipe.
Well, it's more like I can't seem to quit. If I only knew someone who needed the pipe more than I do, then I might be able to convince myself to quit smoking.
It doesn't sound like a very good thing to do there when you're down on luck. Spend your money on tobacco. Let's see.
How many pennies does a man need till he can buy himself a ship, lock, stock, and barrel?
Depends on what you're looking for. They nearly give away old buckets like yours these days.
What an absolutely uncalled for remark.
That is your ship over there, isn't it?
It certainly is. The charming princess.
It's listing a bit, wouldn't you say?
Poppycock. That can be taken care of in no time.
If you say so.
Wow.
Do you have any useful tips for me?
Yes, if you don't want to end up like me, then do not do your shopping in that store there. Do not take any strangers on board your ship. And do not even think of setting sail for any mysterious islands.
Are you telling me to quit this game?
Are you telling me to quit this game?
Why not? All computer games do is make people aggressive anyway.
Tell me more about your wayward adventure.
I don't really want to talk about this.
Come on, get it off your chest.
All right. I received a letter from South Africa. It said the wealthy owner of a mine had died. His fortune was deposited at a bank, but no one was allowed to withdraw it, because there were no close relatives with the right to do so. Coincidentally, I was supposed to have the same surname as the deceased. That's why the cousin-in-law of his mother's nephew once removed asked me to drop by and withdraw the money for him. A huge sum, 1,000,000 shillings. Try and picture that. And I was entitled to keep 30% for my trouble. Yes, and all I had to do to cover the bank fees was to sign over my ship in his name.
Are you saying you gave your
Oh
ship
my
to
God.
a perfect stranger from South Africa?
Right you are.
Because you thought the perfect stranger was going to present you with a small fortune a bit later?
Correct.
Who would still fall for what must be the oldest trick in the world?
Me, apparently.
At least now I understand why you don't want to talk about it.
Indeed.
Sounds like your typical scam that you get an email these days.
I'll see you
I
later.
don't think there's anything else I need to talk to him about. Let's see here. What's this here?
The brilliant colors of Africa. The brilliant colors of Africa. The adventurer's outfitter. The savvy shark. It says everything an adventurer's heart desires. This divining rod is guaranteed to find all death traps. This divining rod is guaranteed to find all death traps. Don't ever be afraid of those terrible rocks again. For carrying your companion.
I guess I can climb up here. Let's see what's up here.
Give to a captain of yore. Ah, what's the point? No one's listening anyway. I could say Lord knows what. Give to the Federation of Wales. Help to elect Moby Dick President of South Africa.
The wasps are guarding a poorly rinsed bowl of cereal.
See what I mean? Doesn't make a bit of difference.
That's not going to work.
Help a former sea captain who has lost his ship.
An empty canister of Dr. T's finest tea.
Small donation for a man whom fate has left in dire straits. Help a former captain in need.
There can never be enough opportunities for stowage. I know that from
A few
personal
pennies
experience.
So I can buy myself a new ship.
There can never be enough opportunities for stowage. I know that from personal experience.
A few blank coppers.
Can I use these empty ones on those?
Fascinating.
Give to a captain of yore.
Yes, I can.
Incredible.
Ah, what's the point?
Not
no
bad.
One's listening anyway.
I'm not sure what bonus feature.
I could say
I
Lord
got,
knows
but-
what. Give to the Federation of Wales. Help to elect
I'm not
Moby
sure how to
Dick
get that
President
bowl
of
there.
South
I
Africa.
don't have anything to get rid of the wasps yet.
See what I mean? Doesn't make a bit of difference. Help a former sea captain who has lost his ship. A small donation for a man whom fate has left in dire straits. Help a former captain in need. A few pennies so I can buy myself a new ship.
What a cute little shop he has.
How nice! Another customer from a faraway place. You're not going to tell me you've had lots of adventures, are you?
Wrong. I'm a master adventurer.
What? With all the adventurous junk I've got on hand, you still might find something or other you like.
You make it sound very tempting.
You know, Cape Town is the gateway to Africa, and Africa tops the list for adventures these days. Hundreds of adventurers set out from Cape Town each week.
I see. In other words, you foist this stuff off on greenhorn adventurers.
Listen, nobody's ever complained about the quality so far. Just me on the safe side. I've got to admit that no one's ever returned either. So, if you want to
Figures.
buy something, don't be bashful. Just let me know.
Alright, let's take a look here, see what we got. Stack
He
of
seems to
paper.
be a very busy man. It looks a bit worn out and not
compass.
very trustworthy.
What can I do for you?
I'll be back later. Pretty small for the price. I've got to admit, it doesn't seem particularly weatherproof at first glance.
Anything else up here I can look at?
love blue boxes. Not very pretty, but who cares? As long as it's full of tasty cereal. Terrifying.
So this one up here, move.
I don't want to know what's inside. Kitschy. Royal Dutch Postal Service. Exquisite African art. What a shame that I'm not much of a musician. I already have one on my ship. Optimized for opening canned figs. Send your wild and incredible adventures to the loved ones back home. You can never have enough ropes. It plays all the great hits, like Wagner. What a pile of junk. Dr. T's finest as far as the eye can see. A curtain.
Is anyone in there?
Are you crazy?
What deed confronts my eyes? Leave the young lady alone at once.
Shut your trap.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Yeah, let's
I'm
go ahead and
Jack
flirt with
Keane,
her.
captain of the Charming Princess, my pride and joy.
Great, which means you already have a wife. That should be enough to keep you occupied. Haven't seen anything but water for a while, huh?
All alone, left to your own devices.
Yes, and even that is more than you can handle.
Wow. Alright, let's see here. What else we got?
I shouldn't get too close. It shows the Cape Town Harbor. I'll try to be a real man without wearing a hat. That's a bit old-fashioned in my opinion.
Looks like an Indiana Jones outfit.
That's a bit old-fashioned in my opinion. Not exactly my cup of tea. Pretty. Special sale, today only. Take 3 for the price of 2. Mighty shark teeth. I could use a new one, but I dare say this one here is too expensive for me. Only cowards have things like that on their ships. Another one of those poor lunatics trying to make their fortune in Cape Town.
See what this guy has to say.
Keane, pleased to meet you, Mr. Ha.
Pardon? What do I mean? I simply wanted to get the conversation off to a good start with a derogatory remark. I meant ha as in ha, another one of those down-and-out adventurers bent on trying their luck in Africa.
Prove you were successful.
Ha! Nothing simpler than that. I was on the Canary Isles and did a fabulous business there, old chap.
I don't care if you sailed the Canaries.
That's exactly the reaction most unsuccessful adventurers display.
Another one of those poor...
Well, still interested in...
Prove you were successful.
Ha! Nothing I was on the Canary...
Prove you visited the Canaries.
I do have a bottle of fine Norwegian rum here. That's proof if there ever was any. It's the basis of my not inconsiderable wealth. The natives are literally mad about this stuff. Ha!
Let's see if I can get that rum there. That's what my crew wants. Let's see here.
You make money getting the natives drunk? Great job you've got there.
Dear, dear, if I were out of work, I'd be the one drinking. I certainly know which option I prefer.
Prove that you're wealthy.
Let's see, here, you take the bottle. After all, I still got hundreds of them. Ha!
Now there's a man who talks turkey. Thank you very much, sir.
The main thing is that you believe I truly am a successful adventurer.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
You can smoke tobacco with it.
Excuse me, sir. I don't intend to part with this stalwart companion just like that.
Alright.
A few blank coppers. Give to a captain of yore. What's the point? No one's listening anyway.
Here, take this bottle. But don't drink too much. We'll be setting sail soon.
Rum! Hey, it's a start.
Time for us to get going.
Time for a pub crawl.
And we won't be back until the funds run out.
See you later, Jack.
But
Let me go ahead and get my secret cash stash.
oops. Now the plank is broken clean off. So much for my secret stash. Oh well, more than these 30 shillings weren't in there anyway. A ship's plank that broke off from the charming princess, which of course doesn't say the least thing about the general state of the ship. That doesn't seem to work.
Well then, all cats are grey at night.
Let's see here.
Do you have something against cats?
Right, let me put it this way. The early bird catches the worm.
What if it doesn't?
Oh, for heaven's sake, the password! How am I to know whether to trust you if you don't give me the password?
No one ever said anything about a password.
They didn't. Rats, the colleagues of the Foreign Office have botched things up again. There simply should be more agents of my caliber. That would put a stop to the constant danger facing the Empire. Moving along, are you Mr. Keane?
Yeah, let's go ahead with this one.
I won't reveal a thing to you without the password.
Oh, gosh. How was that phrased again? Fiddle faddle. Let's just leave out the silly password for once. No one needs them anyway. Well then.
Not a very great
what I'll
secret
do
agent
is
there.
clue you in a bit then. Not too much, mind you. After all, you are merely the courier. So, I, the best agent the Empire can muster, am being sent to Tooth Island to get a look at what a certain renegade Dr. T is up. Dire stroke of fate. A strange species of tea-eating plants is gobbling up the Indian tea plantations to their very root. Only one variety has been spared. The tea owned and grown by Dr. T. Sounds a bit odd, doesn't it?
Oh, a tea crisis. How shocking. I think I'm gonna faint.
All in all, your average subject could stand practicing a little abstinence, but the Queen will never, ever abstain from drinking her morning tea.
So armies are being conscripted and generals sent marching off all because of the Queen's tea?
Much more significant than that. The Queen has sent me.
A tea merchant called Dr. T? How silly can you get?
Personally, I believe it's some form of stage name.
Plants that eat tea leaves? Oh, come on. What's so odd about that?
Nothing personal, but that strikes me as a bit odd too. Nonetheless, it is a known fact that this Dr. T has conducted experiments on plants.
Thank you. It's all clear as day to me.
Excellent.
If you're the Empire's best agent, we've got something to worry about.
Perish forbid! One valiant man is all it takes to turn the tides of battle.
Good lord.
Not
This secret
exactly
agent
what I
is
meant.
Skipped
kind of
class during history, did you?
stupid.
What is this Dr. T plotting, anyway?
What that fellow's planning, we haven't a clue, which is precisely why I'm being sent there. All we know is that he's been conducting plant research for decades. Tooth Island is renowned for its giant carnivorous plants. Could it be that he's experimented by manipulating them? Be that as it may, whatever it has to do with the Empire, I must and I will find out. Adventure awaits us! Ha ha! Onward, lads!
Jeepers creepers, I'm stuck with sailing a madman across the ocean. What do I have to do?
You? The first thing you could do is make yourself useful by mailing this parcel.
But there's not even a stamp on it.
That is your problem, not mine. Once you have mailed the parcel, I shall be ready to depart.
Listen, I'm a captain, not a...
Don't start putting on airs with me. A courier is a courier, lad. Tisk tisk. Oh, it's so hard to find well-trained staff these days.
In other words, I'm really supposed to play mail boy for you?
Do stop putting on those airs all the time. As a certified agent, I know all there is to know about you. I have your complete dossier at my disposal.
So, what do you know about me?
Well, the following story may sound quite familiar to you. In 1871, you were left on the doorstep of a London orphanage at the age of 2, parents unknown. Sole possession, a knife with a strange key on it.
You even know about my knife? That's impressive.
You ran away later on and became, in sequence, a deckhand, able-bodied seaman, and eventually a captain on the London-India route.
I see. Probably the classic situation where my reputation's preceded me.
Quite the contrary. We chose you because your success has been so minimal until now that hardly anybody remembers you.
Hold on there a second. On the London-India route, I'm as fast as greased lightning.
To our knowledge, the only lightning reported was the flash that struck your ship's mast last summer.
Hang on. Nobody can pack a cargo hold fuller than me.
That might be an interesting point, if you'd load something other than rats for a change.
But I'm still the only captain who has never, ever been searched by customs.
Only because the customs officers have a very long list, and you are at the very, very bottom.
Well, all right. So I haven't been too successful recently.
Story of
You
his life.
see, that's why you're the perfect cover for a man of my importance. Now, kindly scrounge up a stamp first, then expedite this extremely important parcel to the post office. After which we should get going.
Okay. That didn't seem to work out too well. Let's see what the figurehead here says.
The charming princess. Isn't she charming?
No, not really.
A mysterious woman on a quest unknown to me.
What's up? Still looking for an adventure?
That all depends. What are you doing this evening?
I think I'm getting a headache.
Figures. Let's see here. Tell me, where does your adventure start? Where is your adventure taking you? By the way, why do you have your coat on in this heat? That seems like a good choice.
By the way, why do you have a coat on in this heat?
Probably for the same reason why you wear gloves.
All right already. Let's change the subject.
Let's see, where did her adventure start?
Tell me, where did your adventure start?
I hail from America. You know, the former British colony.
You don't say. That's a sea route and a half to get all the way to Cape Town.
And where do you come from?
From London. To put it bluntly, I'm not exactly sure myself. I'm a poor lad who had to grow up in an orphanage since he was 2 years old. I never met my parents.
Believe me, sometimes it's better not to know your parents.
And where is your adventure taking you?
I've never heard of the place I'm headed for. I don't come from around here. I have to go to a small island called Tooth Island.
What? Of all places, that uncharted island? I don't believe you for a second.
But it's true. Here's the invitation that was sent to me.
Let me take a look. Tooth Island, it says. Fair enough. It is a bit odd, but you have the same destination as me and my crew.
Wow, fabulous! Would you take me along on board?
How could I say no? There will be a price to pay, my beauty.
Oh, unfortunately, my money is all gone. Maybe I can make myself useful some other way? I've never pitched in on a deck, but I have a real talent for technical stuff.
Sorry, but amateurs at sea are the last thing we need.
I could try to cook something. I've already tried my luck twice as a galley cook on the way here. The only reason everyone had to throw up afterward was because of the rough seas.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but Eric is a superb cook.
You know what? Then you'll just have to make do without my company on board. Not to mention my ability to whip a leaky ship into seaworthy shape in under 20 minutes.
Hey, wait a second.
But the only one who'd need that is the captain from that ship over there. Goodbye.
All right, you can sail with us for free. Just this once. But not a word to anyone.
Really? Say, thanks a lot. Lucky for me I ran into you.
See you around.
Alright, she kind of turned that conversation into her favor. Okay, let's see here. Oh, looks like she gave me some stuff here.
I could say Lord knows what.
The letter she gave me with a stamp on it.
Ah, it's got a stamp.
A secret parcel without stamps. A little more money.
See what I mean? Doesn't make
Need
a
to
bit
get
of
that
difference.
stamp off there somehow.
A ship's plank that broke off from the charming princess, which of course doesn't say the least thing about the general state of the ship.
A small donation for a man whom fate has left in dire straits.
He's looking for donations. Maybe a piece of the ship will...
A ship's plank that broke off from the charming princess, which of course doesn't say the least thing about the general state of the ship.
Maybe a plank from a ship will be considered a donation?
So I can buy myself a new ship. What is that?
A ship's plank. A small contribution towards your next ship.
Gracious me. From which ship is it?
From mine.
You poor man. So yours is a wreck too?
No. She just needs a bit of tuning up.
You have my heartfelt sympathy. Do you know what? I'll give you my pipe as a gift. You're going to need it when you're stranded on some remote island, forced to put some serious thought into the situation you've gotten into.
But I don't smoke.
Not yet, my good man, not yet. Take my pipe. You'll need it more urgently than I will. And besides, smoking is a wretchedly expensive habit when you're bent on scraping together every penny for a new ship. A few blank coppers. Give the captain of your... Watson.
What a cute little shop he has.
What can I do for you?
Do you happen to have any stamps?
For Pete's sake, not again. I already told the Mexican guy too. I don't have any stamps.
You mean that guy wanted to get stamps for his parcel but couldn't?
You could put it this way. He failed miserably. And before you ask me to, no, I'm not going to make any exceptions and mail the parcel for free.
I'd like to buy something.
Wonderful.
I've got 30 shillings.
No, I have 4 very useful products in stock that cost 10 shillings apiece.
Well, hang on. With my 30 shillings, that means all I can buy is 3 of them?
Son, you're going to have to pick and choose, monsieur. Take it or leave it.
But what if I'm en route far away and realize I made the wrong decision?
Son, you're going to have to do what all adventurers in a tad spot do.
Be creative?
Well, actually what they do is they all yell for help. But you're welcome to try being creative if you want.
Well then, let's give them a look.
So listen, what I've got in stock is a pair of outdoor scissors made of 8-fold tempered steel, a super durable all-weather ladder, a can of on-drop only concentrated lubricating oil, and a reinforced precision compass.
Which one of those am I probably least likely to need? I'll probably need a lighter for something.
I need the all-weather lighter.
Très bien chose. You could even set fire to a poodle in a monsoon with that.
I'm sure the compass will come in handy.
A fabulous chose. This one here works everywhere, even at the North Pole.
Okay, do I need the scissors or the lubricating oil? I'll take the scissors.
I'd like to buy the outdoor scissors.
A good choice, but be careful not to cut yourself.
I've spent all my money.
Come again soon. That is, unless you've already bought something and want to try it out right now.
Special sale. Today only. Take 3 for the price of 2.
What can I do?
I'll be back later.
I could say Lord knows what. Give to the Federation of Wales. Help to elect Moby Dick President of South Africa.
Moby Dick?
See what I mean? Doesn't make a bit of difference.
use the ladder to scare
Help
the
a
wasps
former
off.
sea captain who has
That
lost
doesn't
his
seem to
ship.
work. I don't think that'll
a
work.
small donation for a man whom fate has left in dire straits. Help a former captain in need. A few pennies so I can buy myself a new ship. A few blank coppers. Give to a captain of yore.
I forgot to take the pipe.
Ah, what's the point? No one's listening anyway.
You can smoke tobacco with it.
I could say Lord knows what. Give to the Federation of
Actually, you know, the
Wales.
smoke from
Help to elect
the
Moby
pipe
Dick
might scare off the
President of
wasps.
South Africa.
Let's go try that out here.
See what I mean? Doesn't make a bit of difference. Help a former sea captain who has lost his ship. A small donation for a man whom fate has left in dire straits.
Whoops. Oh, didn't want to climb down.
Help a former captain in need.
Let's try this. Oh, that seemed to have worked.
Not much to look at, but who's going to complain when it's full of delicious cereal? The letter she gave me with a stamp on it. Good idea, but I need to unglue the stamp first.
Glue the stamp. Probably need some water to do that. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's some water in that boat. Let me try that. Let's try that.
If I do it like that, the stamp might float away. I need some kind of container.
Like the cereal bowl? Let's try that. Okay, let's try that. Alright, that worked. Put the stamp on the parcel. It's got a stamp on it. Now let's go mail it.
Of yore. Ah, what's the point? No one's listening anyway. I could say Lord knows what.
Here's a parcel that's supposed to be sent to India.
Oh, how should it be sent? By air or by sea?
Can it be sent by air?
Zoe, sea's the only rose there is.
What'd you ask for then, dummy?
Give to the Federation of Wales Help to elect Moby Dick President of South Africa. See what I mean? Doesn't make a bit of difference. As for former sea captain.
I mailed your parcel at the post office.
Excellent. In that case, I'm waiting for us to set sail.
Let me know when it's time to get underway.
Yeah, that looks like there's recruitment there. Let me go grab these
A
guys.
small donation for a man whom fate has left in dire straits. Help a former captain in need.
Off we go, mateys. Let's set sail for that secret island.
But Chance, you still haven't given us any pay.
You know we're gonna get 10,000 pounds sterling as soon as we've reached Tooth Island.
Yeah, but the only stupid part is that we haven't reached it yet.
And as long as all the gear we've got in an emergency is 3 spoons and a stuffed parrot, I don't half expect that we're ever gonna reach a Toothy Island in the first place.
You're right. As poorly equipped as we are, we'll just have to stay here.
There you go.
That didn't work.
Now you listen to me.
We're not budging an inch. You still haven't given us any of our pay.
You'll have to earn that pay first, you lazy landlubbers.
Earn what pay? We've been cruising the seas for months now, and still ain't got a penny to show for it.
And the food used to be better too.
Oh, come on. Don't be that way.
But we are.
You know we're gonna get 10,000 pounds sterling as soon as we've reached Tooth Island.
Yeah, but the only stupid part is that we haven't reached it yet.
And as long as all the gear we've got in an emergency is 3 spoons and a stuffed parrot, I don't half expect that we're ever gonna reach a Toothy Island in the first place.
Yeah, there we go.
Eat your words. Of course I've supplied us with important pieces of equipment.
Is that right? What kind of supplies did you get?
Always comes in handy. A brand new pair of scissors.
Great! Now Eric can do up his hair for dinner.
So that the lights never go out on us. A fabulous lighter.
With all luck, we'll probably be struck by lightning again anyway. That'll light up our lives for sure.
And at last, we have a compass.
Wouldn't it be better to correct the ship's yaw to port by repairing it proper?
Well, we've still got my razor-sharp mind, too.
Which, by the way, hasn't brought us any money, but it has put a pair of nasty debt collectors on our trail.
Does that ease your minds?
It's not much, but with any luck, we won't sink until we're on our way back.
Well then, for our part, let's get going.
They're easy to please.
A few pennies so I can buy myself a new ship. A few blank coppers. Give to a captain of yaw. Ah, what's the point? No one's listening anyway. I could say Lord knows what.
We're all set, Jack.
Oh.
You've navigated my ship right into the rocks. My lovely ship, the apple of my eye.
My map reading was flawless. The island must have shifted.
Hey, where are you off to? That's my boat. And you're my crew.
Hey, she smells better than you, and we finally got paid!
Paid? Amanda? I thought you were broke.
Jack, you're just too gullible for this world. Nothing personal.
That's not good.
That's completely unbelievable.
No reason to get frazzled, my young hothead.
Great. Absolutely great.
The first thing we must do is find a way of getting away from here.
That shouldn't be too hard. We'll just use the stairs over there.
The stairs? Young man, how very gullible you are. That solution would be far too straightforward. Let's go about solving this like agents. We shall ascend this mountain faster, more inconspicuously and more efficiently with my special tools. Observe and marvel.
What the?
Any more award-winning crowd-stunning ideas?
Well, I believe it could very well be your turn now.
Yeah, now that he's blocked off the stairs. The world's dumbest secret agent.
A vital component of my ship's hull back then. A vital component of my ship's hull back then.
Let's see what we got here. Long lost contraband.
There's not much more usable stuff left. There's not much more usable stuff left. Pretty but useless. A lovely starfish. I can see an opening on the other side.
Maybe we can cut it.
That doesn't seem to work.
How about burning it?
I don't think that'll work. I can see an opening on the other side. That doesn't seem to work. I don't think that'll work. That's not going to work.
Looks like my knife will work. Take us to the other side. There's another starfish.
Pretty but useless. A lovely starfish. I don't want to be a wimp, but that's a bit too dangerous for me. Maybe the distance can be shortened somehow. A large boulder. It's a bit loose. A large boulder. It's a bit loose. A large boulder. It's a bit loose. That's not going to work. That doesn't seem to work. I don't think that'll work. I don't think that'll work.
How am I gonna get across here?
I don't want to be a wimp, but that's a bit too dangerous for me. Maybe the distance can be shortened somehow. A large boulder. It's a bit loose. A large boulder. It's a bit loose.
I'm gonna go back and talk to the agent here, see if he's got any ideas. There's another starfish.
A lovely starfish.
What's that? Elephant piggy bank.
An elephant-shaped piggy bank. An elephantette bank? There seems to be a little money inside. An elephant-shaped piggy bank. An elephantette bank? That doesn't seem to work. That's not going to work. I don't think that'll work.
I readily admit I found myself in more pleasant situations.
I've completed my mission. So where's my reward?
Your reward? Oh, of course. I have taken a hotel room in the village. Your money is waiting for you there.
Then we should get to that hotel as fast as possible so I can clear out of here again. My beautiful ship. There she lies.
Well, well, the damage doesn't actually look that bad from over here. Provided it doesn't turn over and capsize, I imagine it could be fixed.
Can you help me somehow? Or are you completely useless?
Well, now, I could leave you a smidgen of my extremely helpful secret agent gear. For example, this sewing kit.
A sewing kit? Wow. That's really gonna help in a pinch.
Just as I said.
Do you have any more useful items with you?
Well, this extremely short fuse could come in handy at some point.
A fuse? Without explosives to go with it?
Heavens! Am I supposed to race around with explosives in my pockets?
Fair enough. I won't bug you any longer. Maybe I can use this stuff for something after all. You never know.
For instance, you could mend the tear in my trousers, for a start.
What?
Calm down. I didn't say a word.
I'll take a look around.
It couldn't hurt.
I don't know how any of that stuff would do me any good.
I don't think that'll work. That's not going to work. It's too thin to use as a fuse. Without the right filler, the effect wouldn't be very breathtaking at all. That's not going to work. Sure, I could ignite the fuse. Then it would be gone and it wouldn't have done a thing for me. I don't think that'll work. A vital component of my ship's hull back then. A vital component of my ship's hull back then. There's not much more usable stuff left.
Oh, there's a musket there.
Hey, there's still gunpowder inside. But other than that, it's useless. I should take a closer look. The rifle is a piece of junk, but there's still some gunpowder in it. That doesn't seem to work.
Let's see here.
I've filled it with gunpowder. The piggy bank elephant's ready to go. An elephant-shaped piggy bank. That's not going to work. The piggy bank elephant is stuck in the crevice. Let's get out of here. Oh boy. Costly business. That won't happen again.
That was interesting. Maybe now I can jump across here.
Boy,
there we go.
That was high.
And plop.
You sure were quick about that.
Sneaking up is so easy for me, I could almost do it in my sleep.
Let's see here. What's over here?
I liked it better the way it was positioned before. I liked it better the way it was positioned before. Good idea, but it doesn't quite seem to fit. Oh no!
Well, that wasn't the smartest thing to do.
Slowly but surely it's dawning on me that I'm never going to sail home on the good, old, charming Princess ever again.
Okay, let me climb up here. I don't see anything else I can do up here.
Wobble a bit when you open and close them. I don't think that'll work.